Hello there, folks. Today I'm going to be doing a review and kind of, review, I guess, of the TEAC EQA-30BL graphic equalizer. I've looked around on YouTube for videos on this little gem, but there's not much out there. It's just people playing a bunch of weird random music, and that's it. Not explaining the functions and the features. Uh, so there may be one out there on YouTube, but it's like way down in the list. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make my own little video here. Now, a quick story behind this, how I got it is I went to my local thrift store, and they were having a moving sale. Everything was 75% off. I went back to the electronics to see what was left, and they had this along with a tape player, which is right here. Was taped on top of it. That is not the price. I'm actually selling this separately, so ignore that. But this came with it. It was that. It's like a little bundle. So yeah. Anyway, so it was $5 or $3. Excuse me, $3. Sorry, is what they were selling these for because it was just they're just trying to get rid of it. And so I was like, what the heck? So took it up front, bought it, and I forgot that they were doing a 75% off, and so they deducted the 75% original price, and my total came down to 75 cents from $3. So I paid probably what, like 40 something, 30 something cents a piece for each of these. So I literally got these for pocket change. But also because they weren't tested, it had no test, so I was kind of like risking. But since I was paying pocket change, I was just like, yeah, whatever. But I'm glad I bought it because I'm very impressed by this. But anyway, so your basic features on here is you got your Spectrum display, which I am a big fan of. This one is an LED. This is not a VFD. I do like the VFD ones, just kind of because of the way they look. But anyway, but if you look closely, you got your decibel readings. If my camera would focus here. There we go. So you got 3, 0, negative 3, 6, 9, 12, 8, 15, 18, 21, 24, etc. there. And then it also is on this side right here. And you got your frequencies down there, your frequency measurements, what those are. My camera would focus. Right there. And so you got all that, from 32, 63, 125, 250, 500, 1K, 2K, 4K, 6K, 16K, etc. And then you got your left channel frequency control and your right channel frequency control. Then you got your input balance, your pink noise. I'll actually turn my subwoofer up so you can hear that. I'm not sure exactly what that's for. But then you got your source, your input here, which, your main input. Then you got tape 1, tape 2. Then this is your output. You got your source, and then you got tape 1 to tape 2, and then tape 2 to tape 1. You got 2 tape inputs, but you also got a record out for each tape as well. So technically you got like 5 outputs because you got main input, and then you also got a main feed out, which does not connect to the equalizer chips and everything. So none of it doesn't. It's just whatever you plug in the source, and the source output it's the same. And the tape actually outputs go through this equalizer thingy here settings. So then you got your subsonic filter here, which is for bass, so you don't have clipping, so you don't damage the subwoofer amplifier. So it blocks the low 32 hertz frequencies. I think it only allows 60 and above hertz for the bass to prevent clipping or damage to the subwoofer and the amp. You got your meter level here. Oh, let me get in there. Okay, got that. And then you got a microphone input as well. Then you got a left and right, which also goes to this, and then a hold. Now excuse me. The hold, what that does is when you're playing music, you push that button and it freezes the display. And it stays put at whatever it was peaked at or whatever. So that's that. Of course, to activate the equalizer, you push the equalizer button. And then you got your slide bars. up and down. And these actually have notches to where it's like little lock-ins. So you go up, stops there, go up, and that's it. Go down, stops there, and then stops in the middle. And then you go down, stops halfway, and then all the way down. So it does have a little resistance, so it's not like, you know, like I just bumped it there. It's not going to go up. So it does have a little bit of resistance, a good bit of resistance. So it nice tight feel, so it doesn't slide. You know, you bump it and it slides all over the place and you mess it up. Now the right level input is also controls the signal input to the spectrum display, which is very strange. Not sure why that is, because you got the meter display here. And even though you got the left and right buttons, if you see the display, how you got like two spars in the one, you would think that the left one here would only, you know, power all the left ones, and then the right would do all the rights. No, that is not how it works. It's all one full bar. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'll demonstrate in a minute when I play the two test songs. But that's about it for this. Very simple operation. I mean, you can play around with this, the inputs, settings and stuff. But you know, do whatever you want. But the buttons light up here too. Each of the little settings light up, and this lights up. But one thing I know, which thing they should have done, is how they should actually make the numbers up here in the spectrum display. They should make those light up, but they actually don't. Kind of like how these stay on. They should have done that here. But I mean, you get what you get, and also down here. But I think I pretty much covered everything. Of course, your power button, duh. But that's it. So we're gonna play a test song by No Copyright Sounds, of course, because I do not want to get demonetized. And so let's go. I'm gonna turn the lights down here, or turn the lights off, so you can see this better. And we turn my volume up. And 3, 2, wait, let me make sure I got everything set. Oh, another thing is the record. When you push the record button with the equalizer on, it disables the equalizer. And when you have the equalizer disabled and you press record, it actually boosts the output signal by, like, I think 1 or 2 decibels. I'm not sure, but it makes it a little bit louder. That is another little thing a little feature that's weird. But anyway, let's get to the action, because I know you want to see this little display. And this display is extremely accurate. I absolutely love it. I've tried different types of music on it. Pop, country, EDM, dubstep, which I'll kind of... There's another song I'm going to play in the minute after we play the no copyright sound. There's another song that's not copyrighted. I'll put the links to the songs down in the description, but it's kind of like a little, I guess, like a dubstep in a way. I guess I'm terrible at what's dubstep and what's EDM, because they kind of sound the same. But anyway, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video while I get the other song ready. Okay, we're back. Got the other song ready. This one's kind of like a dubstep, I guess you could say. I hope it's a dubstep. I hope I get that correctly, because they kind of sound like like EDM. But I'm gonna try this one because this song has kind of like little fast-paced beats in it, and you can see how responsive this is. Hopefully, because my camera only records in 30 FPS, so I hope there's no lag or anything like that. But here we go. This is called Hyperportions. I can't remember the artist, but I will link the song back down in the description to their YouTube channel. So here we go. All right, and that concludes this video. This is also, I forgot to mention in the beginning, this is part 1. Part 2, I'm actually going to open this up for you guys, so if you're interested in seeing like how this works and all. I'm not going to be disassembling it, like completely taking it apart and putting it back together, but I'll take off the chassis cover and all that, and so you can see the its guts and how it functions and everything. But just that's about it. Like the video, please. Please subscribe. If you didn't like the video, dislike it. I don't really care. But if you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments below. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer. If it's about this, hopefully they won't be off topic. But I will try my best to help you out if you have any questions or anything, like any of the features and stuff. But I hope this video helps anybody else who has come across one of these or has one of these, and how to operate them, or if you're looking for one. If you were interested in thinking of purchasing one, that I have changed your mind, and and now you want one. As you see, it's really really nice little a piece of equipment to add to your hi-fi setup here. But I don't really use this for the equalizer, but I just use it for just because they're for show. But anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good day.